What's going on, gamers? We got some interesting news coming out here from Sony, which they kind of stated they were going to do a while ago. So this doesn't surprise me, but this is still ridiculous after how much they jacked the price up of the consoles. And just shows you how insane this generation has been. Get ready for the market condition stuff. Yeah, PlayStation Plus is going up for new customers. How much is it going up? It's going up by $1. Still going up though. It says starting May 20th, PlayStation Plus prices for new customers. It's like you should have worded that better for people who don't have PlayStation Plus, because it's like, no, you're gonna be, remember, it's $9.99 for 1 month right now. It's gonna go up to $11. And then the 3 month is going up a dollar as well too. Or whatever it is. It's like, yeah, you know what? We can actually take a look at some things right now. Let me go over to Plus, because if I'm not mistaken, I pretty much think that's what it is, guys. No, the 3 month is going up $3 because it's $24.99 right now. Yeah, screw you, Sony. So yeah, this is going up $1. This is going up $3. For new customers, will increase in select regions. You got 2 days to go and spam Plus. Due to the ongoing market conditions, this is never going to work well. Every time I know somebody sees that, I know that there's going to be an outrage against that, which is absolutely hilarious. This market does suck, but it's not going to go over well with people. Prices is like, what? How about the human conditions? It's like, no, bro. Food, everything is ridiculous. Prices will start at $11 over here in USA, £10 in Europe, and $7.99 in GBP for 1 month subscriptions, and $28 a month now for 3 months. £28 for 3 months in Europe, and 22 for GPT for 3 month subscriptions. So right now, as I said, if you take a look at the prices, it is currently $25 for 3 months, and it's going up to 28. It's $9.99 for 1 month, and that's going up to $11. So there we go again. People are going to call PlayStation greedy. I already know that's going to happen. And what I have to say is straight up off the bat, Nintendo Switch Online is still $20 for a whole year. Yeah, it's been like that for how long? 9 years. Next year will be 10 entire decade for $20 for 1 year of online. Dude, it's insane. 50 for the expansion with all the extra stuff. But still, you got $20 for cloud, saves, and everything. And Sony definitely makes more money than Nintendo because of the third-party vampire state that they're in. So it's definitely because they want to do that. You could say Nintendo only jacked the price up of their hardware by $50. Sony did 100. The Pro went up 150 from the prior 700, so it went up 200. Plus, PlayStation Plus went up multiple times, and now it's going up again. Nintendo Switch Online has not went up at all. There's nothing you can say about that. It's just that Nintendo is more consumer and more gamer friendly. And I've been trying to tell people that forever they were the best. And you had these people that were grifting years before the Switch 2 has come out. And then when you look at things now, it's like, what I try to tell you, right? Yeah, AGM was right? Yeah, what you got to say? You gotta say nothing, you're a moron. This price change does not apply to current subscribers, except in Turkey and India. See what this says? So current subscribers are not going to be affected by this unless the existing subscription changes or lapses. So you better keep it on. I remember they did the same thing with Game Pass. This is a similar strategy that Microsoft was doing with Game Pass when they put it up to $30 and we're jacking up on PC. I don't know if you guys remember that. And this is blowing up right now massively. 3 million views right now. Yeah, pretty huge stuff here. Ben says, blaming market conditions is insane. It should be free to play online games without paywalls in 2026. They're not going to do that. You know how much they will drop off? Nope, not going to work. Though I think that would be cool. And if Sony was at least for like, okay, all market conditions are better now, so let's slice the price of all of this. You know what I mean? But is that going to happen? No. The only thing that's going to change for free online is probably going to be the Helix, but that's a PC. And it's not something that's going to be a console with free online. It's like, no, dude. The Xbox Series consoles will never have that. No. It's going to be something to make money off of if it's the case like you saw with the ads. Yeah, you're getting hit with ads. They're making money off of that. They're not doing it for free where you go on PC, you're going to get hit with an ad on PC. No. You're not going to. So the Helix is going to have free online, but it's not the Helix that has free online. It's PC that has always had free online because you can't put a paywall for online on PC. It doesn't make any sense. You can only do that in the console market. So yeah, blaming market conditions is insane. 10,000 people like this, of course, because that's how it's going to be. But is there market conditions? Duh, this market is insane. Look at it. But does Sony have to be that greedy? No, they don't have to. They're choosing to do that because they want to. They've already had multiple price increases. It's kind of stupid if you ask me. But hey, man, let's get ready for that GTA 6 tax. It's already happening. And Press Play says pay for internet, pay to play online, pay to buy a game, pay for cosmetics, pay to win, pay to lose, pay for DLC. Gaming is fun and relaxing. Well, it can be if you're smart. Here's the thing. If you play a ton of single player games like I've been doing lately, and a lot of people do in the PlayStation world, you don't have to pay for online. The only reason you're paying for online is if you want to play a game like Helldivers, or if you want to get those free PlayStation Plus games like you got last month. That is an insane deal. Like, I mean, it is the most insane deal, period. You got Wu-Chang, you had FIFA, and you had Souls. Do you know how much money that will cost you to buy all three of those? That's where I'm like, okay, that's worth it. And plus, I can get to play online while I'm doing this. They have free onlines on weekends sometimes. Yeah, okay. That's why Plus is cool, because you could get free games. And Extra is cool because you can play a service of games. Nothing wrong with that. But to just play online, I can understand why people feel that way. It's not something I argue against. Jacking the price up of it is definitely annoying. This, oh boy, there goes politics right there, which is funny. The woke tax at work, right, Sony? Who's going to cover these flops? I would have to say that that's a stupid post. The reason why I'm going to say this is because they already got their money back from that by putting their games on Steam. Even though it was only 1.5%, but any money you think they lost, this is the most profitable generation of all time, more combined than all the other ones, plus the 1.5 billion they made on Steam. Sony's not really losing any money. What they're looking at is failures that they don't want a part of their company, so they shut that stuff down. Besides Bungie, because they still can make Destiny 3 with PlayStation and make a ton of money. He says, games up, consoles up, accessories up, now subs up again. At some point, market conditions just becomes the industry version of because we can. Well, yeah, you can manipulate on top of that. That's what they're doing. And they know they have the GTA 6 rights. They got the market conditions. They have no competition from Xbox. Only Nintendo beats PlayStation historically. Yeah, that's the only, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, no, they do. And because they have that GTA 6 deal and it's not coming to PC for at least minimum of a year or whatever, the GTA Online are going to get that and people are going to pay for it. And them and Rockstar are both sitting in the back with the, you know, that laughing meme. That's what's going on. Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. You better believe it. First, you guys increased PS5 prices and now you increase online subscription prices. What the hell is going on? Yeah, for sure. Like, I feel like when you already raised up the hardware that much, you should have left the online alone. Due to economic conditions for consumers, we will unsubscribe consumers. What does the market have to do with online services? Nothing has changed with internet. No, what they're trying to do is say that with these memory supply constraints and with all this stuff going on, they already told you. I don't know if you remember the Lynn Tao, CFO. She said that we're going to look for different reasons, but we got enough memory supply for the year. Remember they said this. We got enough memory supply for the year and thinking about trying to get enough supply for next year to where we don't have to raise the hardware prices, but we're going to make up for it on somewhere, subscriptions, plus or whatever. Here comes that, right? That they did say they were going to do that. Remember, they told you that. But what we didn't expect is, or let me say not we, because I expected it. What certain people didn't expect is because they jacked the price up of the hardware, they weren't going to do the subs. I saw when they did the hardware, they're going to do the subs too. I thought this was coming. This does not surprise me. Do I like it? No, I mean, it's ridiculous. Going down, market conditions, buddy, all y'all just prouse gauging. I'm good. I'll play multiplayer games on PC, I bet. I mean, yeah, you can. We have free multiplayer on PS3. Now y'all just a bunch of Ds. Well, guess who started all of this? Microsoft did. Where did Xbox Online paying come from? From Xbox. Remember, PlayStation 3 Online was free. PS2 did not charge you for online. Nintendo had online free forever for handheld and for the Wii. Switch online charging was only $19. I'm telling you, that's nothing still, bro. You go pay for food for one time. You know what I mean? For one day, and there you go, man. That's it. I feel like Nintendo stuff, like you can't even complain about a $20 paywall. That's absolutely nothing. But where Microsoft and Sony has went lately, it's definitely been ridiculous. And that's because of the third-party vampiring they're able to do. You remove that third party, I'm telling you, this is not happening. We're talking about GTA, right? It's third party. Most PlayStation games are single player besides Helldivers. And if you're not playing that, you see what I'm saying? It's mostly this third party stuff. Who has the biggest third-party growth in industry and support? PlayStation does. And Sony knows this too, so they're in that position. But who started this? Microsoft did. Yeah, so there's no get out of jail free card for them either. Because you're going to say Helix is this. It's like, dude, why would Helix charge you for online? It's a PC. You have to come into the PC world, so you're doing PC conditions. You're not doing anything to say that it's no. It's like that anyways with PC. And you need whatever you can in your ecosystem. This is why I'm in the room with us now. I may use this. This is absolutely hilarious, y'all. We get this and no GTA 6 trailer today. Yeah, gamers just got slapped today. I'm sorry, y'all. The salt is real. I know. You didn't get the GTA 6 trailer. You got lied to by Best Buy. You got no pre-orders. And now PlayStation Plus Online is going up. So if Sony's going to do this, they better start increasing the quality and adding even more stuff if they're going to be doing that, man. Because it's not just about the $3 increase, but what if there's 30 million people subscribed or 40, guess what? That $3 to that 30 million, that's 90 extra $1 million. This is how you got to look at it. Oh, I'm just going to charge you $2 more. But 40 million people are subbed. Or you just made an extra $80 million. Think of it like that. Yeah, that's how it works, guys. So, yeah, I mean, this sucks. It's blowing up right now. If you go and take a look, there's 2 tabs over here on Twitter where people are actually posting about it. And you can see it all over the place here. You click on this, and here it is. It's blowing up, man. I mean, 3.4. It already went up 400,000 views already. 64,000 on his, 425K here. Go take a look at the comments. Like I said, $1 increase for 1 month, $3 increase for 3 months. They're not touching the 1 year, thank God. So, yeah, it sucks. Xbox really ruined gaming by starting this online subscription crap. I mean, yeah, they definitely didn't help with that because even Dreamcast, it was free too. You know what I mean? Xbox is reducing Game Pass while PlayStation is increasing. No, Xbox is going to the price that Game Pass should have been increased, and $20 was actually a really good place point for a $1 trillion company to be at. They're not doing anything amazing by reducing it down. It should have never been that high. Sony should have never increased the price of Plus. They already raised it up high enough. You see what I mean? It's like that. So, no, Microsoft's not doing anything good by making a insane, greedy $10 jump. It's more like, no, that was dumb. Go back here. Okay, that's what you should have done. You're not getting any solace from me because you went to put the price back down. You should have never jacked it up. That does not make you a good guy. It means you can't get away with it. Just like you tried $80 for Outer Worlds and you went back down to 70. That does not mean you get a round of applause. No, you're an idiot for doing that and a greedy moron to begin with. You see what I'm saying? Don't come from the Xbox side and tell me anything once again. Because they're still insanely more greedy. They still have 100 times more money than Sony. They're a $1 trillion corporation. You see what I'm saying? I told you before, PlayStation is 60% of Sony's company now. Xbox is not even 10% of Microsoft. There's no defending here. I already said this is all stupid. It's more like, if you're coming from the Xbox side to say anything like that's supposed to be some, no, dude, it should have never been that. That was an insane jump. That was way worse because you're not in a position. You're not a winner. Sony stomped you and they're running around doing whatever they want, right? Except to the degree of Nintendo being there as well, too, because that's somebody that can put them in line a bit. But Xbox can't do nothing. You're powerless. PlayStation's laughing and running around doing whatever they want because Microsoft are morons. Let's not forget that. So they don't get to come in and say anything. You got so much work to do. It ain't even funny. PlayStation, this is not, once again, PlayStation is in such a good position. That's what they can still do this, and it's not going to damage them. They're still going to sell over 100 plus million, get to GTA marketing, release all those games, continue to do what they do. You see what I mean? That's just how it works. You know what I mean? Because when you're the champion or the winner, along with Nintendo, same thing, the true champion, if you ask me, for gaming, because they're not going that ridiculous. It's funny that Nintendo is outselling them, though, and they have the highest software, right? Just think about this. The highest Metacritics of all time. Everybody wants to imitate them, but they only jacked the price up by $50. Sony did $100 for their console. It wasn't the first time they did that. So if you think about historically what they've done since the beginning to now, what is the true price increase? And then the Pro went up $200. And they already did PlayStation Plus price increase multiple times. Nintendo has not done that at all. I'm telling you, think about this, $19.99. No, we talk about market conditions, but where has the Switch 2 price online went up at, except in Japan, but just by that little bit. But even then, look at the price of the consoles in Japan. They've been taking a loss. Digital games are $10 cheaper now on the Switch 2. They have been. It's not $70, it's $60. Star Fox, look at Star Fox, $50 digital. Yoshi ain't $50 digital. What's going on? We ain't seen an $80 game in a while. I bet you thought that they were going to do that, but the funny thing is, that's why I tell people, who was right? AGN was right. He's been telling you this. So, yeah, interesting stuff going on over here, isn't it? I want you guys to let me know what you think about this. But Sony said this. Here it is right here. Yeah, Sony plans to monetize existing PS5 gamers as a way to avoid raising console prices. But what did they do? They raised the price of the consoles and they monetized you on top of that. And are taking advantage of that GTA 6 position and knows that what is Xbox going to do? Nothing. Because what you can do? You can't threaten them. They didn't drop the price of the hardware for Forza 6 and make a Forza 6 bundle. I'm trying to tell you, no matter how you look at it, Microsoft's still the worst because it's like you could find a way, you know what I mean, to make things way better by being a $1 trillion company, but they're not subsidizing. Sony's not subsidizing either. Nintendo is subsidizing. Yeah, it sucks. Steam, I don't think they're going to subsidize. But they're not in the console market business like that. They're just an app on a base that already has 1 billion people because of Windows. Look at the differences here and look at what somebody has to do. Nintendo's, dude, when you think about the hardware of the Nintendo Switch 2, it's mostly almost 100% of the company. And they extended theme parks and movies on top of that. PlayStation still has leeway as multi-conglomerate and massive third-party vamping. Microsoft don't even get me started. This is where you have to learn how to evaluate and balance and see the truth here. I'm just saying. AGN here. Let me know what you guys think. Keep on gaming no matter what platform you're on. This sucks regardless. Later.